back from vacation and graduation.
This is totally not the second time we've
no,
done
this isn't any kind of fuck up. Anyways, in case you forgot,
I'm Corey.
Everybody's Corey. You are Corey, and you're Corey. Everybody's Corey.
Asshole stole my joke.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, I'm Eric.
I'm flattered that all of you want to be me.
You
I
know?
mean, you guys are fucking stupid for wanting to be me, but I'm flattered.
You know, I just...
Well, on this microphone. Not really. It hurts my ears. Stop it.
Corey, I just think that out of all of us, you're the most down to earth, and that is a short joke.
I was gonna say, because if you were really serious, I'm like, you're fucking retarded. Well, that was Eric, this is Preston, and I'm Corey.
Everything's down to earth except his penis.
Yeah, because
Because it goes up?
Yes.
It sticks up?
It snicks up.
It kind of like spirals. I don't know.
Has spikes on it.
Yeah, you know. Anyways, welcome back, guys. It's been a while since we had a last podcast.
Yeah.
Been like 3 years.
Yeah, oh yeah, years now.
I'm 27 now.
Oh yeah, time skips.
And I'm 72!
I also have a 2-year-old.
And apparently I'm a fucking prospector.
This is a great way to come back. But
I love Japanese food.
No, you don't. Yeah. So we're back after graduation, vacation, whatnot. I just came back from Costa Rica. These guys have been lounging around.
I have not. I went up to Yosemite to work with my dad for a week, just scraping paint and like repainting, and it was just. I still got a blood blister on my thumb.
Oh, I thought you just sharpened your finger.
No, I'm not gonna pop it. What?
I thought you had like a Sharpie mark on your finger.
Nope, that is a blood.
Well, I can pop it with this machete that I got from Costa Rica.
Well, I could fight you with the Keyblade I just got from eBay. So.
I still think that I could kill you with my machete faster than you could kill me with your Keyblade.
Probably yes.
Well, yes. Why don't we jump right into things? Because we have a lot on our plate, and I know, guys, there was a lot of news that we missed over the past 2 weeks, but you know, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to hit all that. We're just going to hit some of the more relevant things that are for us, I guess.
Yep.
So let's jump right into it. Eric, how was your past 2 weeks after graduation?
For a while, it was really boring, and I had this very existential, like
epiphany.
Yeah, wow, I have nothing going on for me right now. I have no school waiting for me. I have no jobs lined up, and
isn't that such a horrible feeling?
Yeah. It was so much so that I went to my dad, and because my dad has this vacation rental company that he does in Mariposa near Yosemite, I said, you know what, Dad, I'll just go up with you for a week. I'll help you out. So I was scraping paint off of the shed, and then I was of one of the houses and repainting it. I got a blood blister, and it hurts real bad. Well, it did hurt. Now it's okay. But yeah, so that's been and I've seen a bunch of movies. I went on a double date with our buddy David.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the movies later, because we had a lot of movies to go over through and get hyped.
Yeah, but yeah, I've just watched in like the last 2 days. I've watched like the entire season of Orange Is the New Black. So
I've been hearing good things. Good things.
Did you like it?
You know, first season, yes. This season's okay.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah. But we'll get into it.
Wait. The second season's only what, like an episode or two in?
No, it's Netflix, so it all got released at the same time.
Oh, you're right. Yep. That's right. I totally forgot this Netflix thing.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Preston, what about you, man?
I went through my whole existential phase as well. And then I've been trying to just get as many jobs as I can. I was on a shoot yesterday. I have a 10-day shoot coming up in the end of the month.
Oh, very cool.
Or porno.
Well,
probably.
Tell them the name. Tell them the name.
It's called the Toke and Choke Dispensary.
See, now doesn't that sound like a porno?
A stoner porno, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I just, yeah. I as a graduation present to myself, I joined a gym.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and that's just a 24. Yeah, it's nothing very special.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have much going on right now. My girlfriend's sister is in town, so we've been having to deal with those two.
Can I just
complaining?
Can I make a joke going back to the gym thing?
Feel free.
So Corey just bought machetes. So Corey brought his machete. I just brought my Keyblade, and Preston brought the guns.
Look at them there. It's so Ripley. Ooh. Oh.
No.
Actually, God. Actually, flex it. You know, that's actually pretty. Wow. You know, that's a good bulge. I did not
looking
think.
good.
I mean, and also
he's
your
talking
arms are
about
good.
my penis. Well, there we go.
No, seriously, that's more than
That was really loud, right in my ear.
Was it?
Your penis was just right in my ear, Preston. That is creepy. Never do that again, please.
And yeah, except my life is just plain and boring and simple, and I kind of enjoy it. You
should-
Corey?
Well, I just got back from Costa Rica. It's been 10 days
Yay.
there. It was pretty fun.
Who are you with, by the way?
It's just my family. I actually got tricked into going to Costa Rica, really, because my folks were like, okay, well, for your graduation, what do you want to do? Let's go on vacation. I'm like, okay, well, cruise sounds cool. Like, that'd be cool because, it's all-inclusive, plus that means open bar, so I'm gonna drink my fucking liver to death. And this is actually the first time that I've been on a cruise when I'm over 21, so that would have been awesome. But my mom was like, oh, hey, so where do you want to go? You want to go to Costa Rica? I'm like, sure, I don't care where we go as long as we're going on a cruise. And she's like, okay, we're going to go to Costa Rica. I'm like, all right, cool. So then, like a month before we leave, I'm like, all right, so what should I bring for the cruise? And she just goes, cruise? We're not going on a cruise. We're just going to Costa Rica. I'm like, oh, okay, well, whatever.
I don't think that was as much of a trick as her just making the decision for
Yeah.
you.
No.
Yeah.
She tricked me into saying okay for Costa Rica. She didn't say how we were going to get there. She just said, let's go to Costa Rica. So I was like, well, whatever.
Do you think you would have enjoyed a cruise more, or do you think you like Costa Rica?
Well, I mean, like, either way, the vacation was still fun.
Yeah.
Like, it was just, all right, different mindset for it. What we actually ended up doing was, it was 10 days there. So for the first 5 days, we were actually, the way that we got our vacation and everything was through Groupon.
Mm-hmm.
So we actually went through a tour group called Monkey Tours.
Mm-hmm.
So we stayed at a different hotel every night, like all around Costa Rica, with a group of other tourists who were all just like single, or not single, they were just like couples. So we were like the only actual family. It was really fun. We all bonded really well. We went to dinner like almost every night. Really fun. Went all over the place, saw some volcanoes, did some zip lining, water rafting.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really awesome. And plus there's just like okay, over in Costa Rica, the prices are pretty much the same. They're pretty much the same prices as over here. But Nicaragua, when we went to Nicaragua, everything was cheap as hell. It was really cool. We got some good. I'm so seafooded out right now. Saw some really nice beaches. You know what I mean?
Somehow I knew you would make that joke. Somehow when I
Well,
heard
somebody
beaches,
was going to. It's either me or Preston. And Preston just found my Lihing Mui.
You have leaky moy. What the hell's
Dude,
what the hell's leaky
eat some,
moy?
man.
No, I'll wait.
Okay, well, we'll eat some later.
What's leaky moy?
It's
Like little like
it's the dried, plums.
plums. Like they're sour.
Gross. Ew.
Like
They're
it's
amazing.
a Hawaiian thing,
They're
dude.
so strong.
Ugh.
I'm actually not really big of a fan, but Preston, go ahead and have some. Yeah, so it was a pretty cool trip. A lot to get into, so like I won't go over it. But I did bring you guys back some souvenirs.
Oh, boy.
What?
So guys, close your eyes. Close your
Okay.
eyes. I got you guys in the same vein of deadly weaponry. Open your eyes. There we go. Got you some straight up legit
Oh, that
Costa
is-
Rican slingshots.
That is badass. You know, I was thinking to myself, like, I kind of was hoping you didn't get us machetes because I would have no use for it. This I'm going to have a use for.
Oh yeah, slingshots. See now, I'm just gonna sit back and watch you guys shoot each other to death.
Wait.
No. My chocolate.
Battery? You got a battery?
Ooh. Packing peanut.
Oh, actually, that's better.
So we don't injure
So we're
things.
gonna try these out to see how far they shoot, and I don't think Preston knows how to use a slingshot.
I made -1 feet. Oh, yeah, these things don't...
So wait, the guys,
Oh.
the proper way that you use is you take the sling, and you hold whatever's in, and you pinch it back,
Oh, I see.
Oh.
and you just let it fly.
Ooh.
So yeah, that's how you do it. Bye, Preston shock. Holy shit!
That was my chocolate!
It exploded on the wall. You better go get that before my dog eats it. Jesus Christ!
You're an asshole.
Damn, these are some small ass slingshots too. So fuck.
Well, here's his battery.
No, you're gonna fucking just shoot him in the ass.
Well, I fucked up. Guys, I fucked up.
Ow!
Preston
I got
shot
my
himself in the
thumb.
hand. Maybe it's a good. Yeah, maybe it really is a good thing I didn't get you guys machetes.
I'm scared. What are you doing at my ass?
Oh, what isn't he doing to
You
your
cannot
ass?
shoot packing peanuts.
No, well, no, they're fucking lightweight. Here, shoot my machete.
Preston, this chocolate has gone on a journey. You're welcome.
Is it?
So,
That's
yeah.
cool. Thank you.
No problem, guys.
You-
Yeah, they all say Costa Rica on it. Got a little frog, a little turtle on one of them.
Little
Oh,
turtle.
thank you.
Yeah.
Ha! You got a frog. I got a turtle. Turtles look better.
I'll trade you, bro.
No. I get the turtle.
So yeah, so there you guys go. Hope you don't kill anybody with it.
No problem with
No,
this.
this is what when you want your girlfriends to do something, just shoot something at them and tell them to go make you a sandwich or something. There you go.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
No, she'll probably steal it from you and shoot you in the dick with it.
And the dick. Wait.
In the dick. You shot my dick off. Bullet went out my asshole. We'll get into that later on. Not bullet coming out of your asshole, but 22 Jump Street. We'll get into that later on. So let's jump right into news, guys.
Fairy dust, motherfucker! Sorry, good transition, I thought.
So E3 starts this week, guys.
Woo!
This I think is the time for the next gen. This is okay. So like last year we had E3 where all the next gen was revealed, right? This is the year that I think is gonna make the next gen consoles. Like this is because I think we can agree. PS4 went out the initial release of the consoles of the next gen consoles. This is the time for Xbone to come back and redeem themselves or actually showcase what they can do. And from what I've been hearing on the news, it's been pretty solid right now. What are you guys' I wanted to ask you guys, what kind of predictions do you think we're gonna have, and what do you want to see out of this E3?
I want to see...
A lot of really awkward jokes that no one laughs to.
Yeah, during the conference.
I'm so pumped to see all the EA Sports games. Like,
Yeah.
God.
Like I can't wait to see what they do with like UFC and like
Or
the hockey and
Bruce Lee skins.
FIFA.
Yeah.
Oh my god, FIFA's gonna be fantastic. Can't wait to make them look more
I don't know if you
realistic.
guys can hear the sarcasm in their voice, but it's literally dripping out onto the microphone.
And the floor a little bit.
Just a little bit. Well, that's not really the sarcasm. That's something else, Preston.
I don't really know. I kind of want to see more from Square Enix. I kind of want to see like Final Fantasy. What are they on? 13 or 14?
Oh, well, they're definitely going to show 15.
15, yeah, 15.
15, I'm pretty sure we're actually going to get... We probably will get gameplay.
Okay,
Or at least
cool.
I'm hoping that we are.
I'm also hoping for more because they introduced a tiny bit of gameplay of Kingdom Hearts 3 at the last.
I
E3,
feel
right?
like that was pre-rendered, but
Hopefully we can see a little
hopefully
bit.
we'll get some gameplay.
Yeah, hopefully.
Like that will be awesome.
So I'm looking for what Square Enix has to show us. I'm kind of looking forward to.
I was just watching that
it's just like,
soda.
like,
It's gonna
Yeah,
get on your
I'm good at
laptop.
pouring drinks, dude. I know how to keep it from foaming over.
Corey, good production skills, good at negotiating, good at pouring drinks.
Hell yeah. And good at wielding machetes around people's heads.
Just no. Ah.
I've been terrorizing these guys all day with it. It's awesome. Well, what about you, Preston? What about anything you want to see or you can predict what we're going to see or hope to see?
Are those dog treats or chocolates? Oh, those dog treats.
Why not both?
No, maybe. Well, see, I'm gonna talk about this later, but Nintendo really needs to step up their game, and they're starting. They're starting to really, with like the release of Mario Kart and everything, they're getting a lot better.
Yeah,
they're,
which is
they're
what
reaching their
sucks is
stride.
that if they had these games out at launch, the Wii U probably would have done way better.
Probably.
Yeah,
But I think they were gambling on it being like a big thing right off the bat, and they were just gonna slow release all the big titles.
Yeah.
But it kind of flopped in the beginning, so it's now just kind of like, well, I think we're just gonna ride this out, wait till the Wii U's finally dead, but release the games that we were talking about, like Smash Bros, Mario Kart, 3D World came out when that came out, that was awesome. I think we may be getting a new Kirby game. I think.
well, a Kirby game just came out on
DS.
DS. Yeah.
Yeah. The triple something, right? Triple
Wait,
Saga?
DS or 3DS?
Well, 3DS.
3DS,
He doesn't
yes,
know what I mean,
okay.
Yeah. But I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I'm confident that Nintendo will bust out something really cool. I'm just really looking forward to some more Smash Bros. News.
Yeah, and like they just like released some stuff for The Sims 4, and you're a big Sims player, right, Preston?
Well, I used to be until my character died, and then I just gave up on it completely.
I've never played it once. I don't know. I can't get into it.
I don't know where else they can take The Sims from here because it's The Sims is what it is. It's The Sims. I mean, you can keep adding all these new like personality traits, but in this core, you're just gonna end up, having sex with everyone you can and murdering everyone in small boxes.
And making Sims and then boxing them into houses and lighting a fire.
Exactly.
Watching them die.
Exactly. Like that's what you do when you play Sims. You need to feed your. Yeah.
So, well, you guys, this kind of lost in you guys because you guys haven't played Shadow of the Colossus or Eco. like those are some games that you need to play. Those are amazing games, but this is the spiritual successor to them. And it's been in development hell for years, and actually was just announced that it was confirmed. Sony officially confirms that it is not canceled.
Oh,
Not that
Oh,
it's that's currently in production. That it's just not canceled.
All right,
So maybe they'll show us something later, and maybe we'll get a little bit. Even like a teaser would be fine. Like anything to show that something has actually happened, and that is just not in hell. That I heard that we're also gonna get Beyond Good and Evil 2. Like I'm really
that'd be nice.
like we're supposed to be getting it anyways, but we'll see where that goes because man, it's been a while since we heard anything about Beyond Good and Evil 2. Aside from what was it like 4 or 5 years ago where we got that really nice CG of Paige, just like sitting there. So we'll see where that goes.
Right.
Speaking of which, we have a new something that was announced pre E3, which I think is a new thing now where things are just being announced before E3.
Yeah.
To get it even more hype for E3. Mortal Kombat 10 is coming out.
60 frames per second.
Oh, dude, it looks spectacular.
It does.
Like they looks like they went back, they redesigned the characters because when you watch the trailer, it's just it's Sub-Zero versus Scorpion.
Of course.
It definitely. It's I'm not sure. Is it pre-rendered? Is it not?
You know
Because
what?
there's some camera tricks that are going on.
You know what? I heard it's a mixture of both. It's
Okay,
a
that's
mixture
what
of
I assumed
pre-rendered
because
and
like when you
gameplay.
watch the trailer, you get that fighting game kind of view.
Yeah.
Where it's side by side. You also get some really cool things where like they're using the environment. So is that something that Mortal Kombat is going to implement now as a new feature? Because that would be awesome.
Well, Mortal Kombat has always been good at implementing the environment, right?
Well, it was more of like hit them into this wall. But what you can see from the trailer is like Sub-Zero ripping off a branch and using it as a weapon, or Scorpion like spinning off of a branch. Like I'm wondering if they're kind of making it a little more like arcade brawler style,
Maybe.
because that would be really cool. I like the fact that the designs for the characters are a lot more simplified. Because some of the stuff for Mortal Kombat 9, the most recent one, the reboot,
Yeah.
some of the designs got a little weird, but these look really simplistic. I like it. I am excited for it. I'm not the biggest Mortal Kombat player, but I do like the lore. The lore is crazy and fucking weird.
I just love that at the end, Scorpion wins and kills Sub-Zero.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
It's like I know they're the rivals, but Scorpion is the winner because he's the mascot.
No,
for Mortal
well,
Kombat.
I mean, do you know the lore of Mortal Kombat? Scorpion?
Yeah, like they're set up so that thought that one killed Sub-Zero, thought Scorpion killed his tribe, and Scorpion thought Sub-Zero killed his tribe.
No,
and
Scorpion killed the original Sub-Zero. That's why Sub-Zero 2...
and then the original became Noob Saibot, right?
Yeah. Noob Saibot, which is Tobias backwards.
I thought he killed the first Sub-Zero because someone said, and I thought it was like Shao Kahn who set up that they killed each
That was
other's
a Shao
tribes.
Kahn, but yeah, they,
or someone did.
They tricked him into thinking that, so he killed the first Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
Second Sub-Zero comes back to try and atone for that, and the second Sub-Zero is actually the good guy Sub-Zero.
And the first Sub-Zero is Noob Saibot.
I've always liked Scorpion better though, just because he's a fucking straight up ninja with Scorpion.
Get over here!
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, Sub-Zero is also really cool too. But
Yeah.
if anything, those guys are the two mascots. Which I would say maybe the third one would probably be Raiden.
Yeah, definitely. And the champion, fucking what's his name, Liu Kang.
I think people know less of Liu Kang than they do of like Raiden, Sub-Zero, Scorpion.
But he's
Maybe
only-
even Goro. I mean, Goro is like 4 arms. He's probably a little more of a mascot than Liu Kang.
Which is weird because Liu Kang is like he's the hero in every story, in every movie. He's the hero.
Not necessarily, because they fucking kill him off in Deadly Alliance.
Oh, do they?
And then he comes back as zombie Liu Kang, and that was terrible as fuck.
Zombie Liu Kang.
Yeah, it was weird. He fought with like chains on his arm. It was so dumb.
Does a bicycle kick and his legs fall off?
Well, he had like chunks of flesh missing from his body.
That actually sounds like an awesome concept. Sucks that it didn't go well.
It was dumb as shit. But yeah, I'm excited. Like Mortal Kombat 10 looks awesome.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna pull in some elements from Injustice, which is cool. Yeah, I'm hoping to see Mortal Kombat 10 come out and then have a main stage play at fucking Evo. Like hopefully that'll get some attention over there.
Now, Preston, what are we watching right now? Because Preston has a trailer going.
I have no idea. I just saw the word Conquer returns, but apparently it's not like its own Conquer game. It's part of something called Project Spark. I don't know what this is.
Oh,
You know
no
what Project
idea.
Spark is?
No idea.
I think it's kind of like it's a Minecraft-ish kind of thing, but
You know
can
what?
build a lot
Honestly,
more
I'm
stuff.
looking at the trailer for this Project Spark, and it looks like it kind of gives me like a Fable kind of vibe from it. Like at least the visual styles, anyways.
Guys, should we do a Let's Play of Minecraft since I've never played it?
You've never played it?
I've never played Minecraft.
Oh, then
This is like the third or
you're
fourth
playing.
time he said this, and you react every single time the same way.
You've never played it?
You've never played Minecraft? Ugh. What's wrong with you, man?
I'm down to do that. Yeah.
Or Zelda.
Well, we could probably do that later. Zelda, that would be way too long, and I don't know how
Yeah.
we'd be able to record it, but I would love to do that just because this motherfucker hasn't played any Zelda games. Like, what the fuck, man?
Sorry. Yeah, me too.
Well, yeah. Well, we'll have a lot of E3 news coming up later. Next week when we do the podcast, we'll go over all the E3 stuff.
Woo!
It's gonna be awesome. All right, moving on. Who watched the Tony Awards?
You know what? I didn't. I was catching up.
I was
this
hoping
morning.
you did. Damn.
I was
part of it.
I was catching up this morning on BuzzFeed about like the best moments, like Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil
doing
Patrick
the,
Harris, yep.
being dressed up as Hedwig or doing
Hedwig in what was it? Hedwig in the 9 or the 12. 12
Something
inches?
itch.
something like that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, and because there's something about the 1 inch. Isn't he like a trans person who like doesn't get like it's the surgery all the way and then he's left with like 1 inch? I thought they said something about that.
I honestly, I was hoping to talk more about this because I didn't get to watch it since I was in, I just got back from Costa Rica and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was hoping that you guys could like tell me what went on because I saw some stuff on Facebook and I was like, oh,
Well,
looks funny.
apparently Hugh Jackman's opening and closing wasn't very good.
He was, yeah, the jokes were really weird.
Kind of like the Ellen DeGeneres Oscars thing.
Hey, that was a good drinking time though, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Anytime she actually made a joke that actually made us chuckle, we're like, all right, we're gonna drink to that one.
But yeah, so
More than you think, but less than you'd hope.
he did this weird thing where he was bouncing around, like he just kept jumping everywhere, which kind of made me think like, oh, he was doing something with Winnie the Pooh, which made sense because there was like an Aladdin thing, but then the Aladdin thing was just because there's a Aladdin Broadway play, and he was actually just doing an homage to like a 1950s like movie that no one really got, and yeah, it was just kind of awkward.
Well,
and then,
none of us really got, but some of the hardcore Tony watchers.
Yeah.
They just go, huh. I get that reference.
Yeah, exactly.
and then let's hear Idina Menzel gave a performance, and the guy who introduced her was the dude who played he was in Frozen 2. He was the
Frozen 2?
He was
There's
Oh
a
my
sequel?
God.
he was the guy, the good guy, not the bad guy, the blonde one.
Yeah.
We've seen this,
Christoph, but
Christoph, yeah, the voice.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of the name.
He was
for the
Jesse
guy.
St. James in Glee. He introduced her and he made the fucking John Travolta joke, like the wickedly talented Idina Menzel. I was like, ha, yay.
Yeah.
And then let's hear. There was an Aladdin performance, and then there was Neil Patrick Harris dressed in drag, and he licked Samuel Jackson's glasses.
Yes. Okay, I saw that on video. Like, what?
So that was hilarious, and I think that's all I remember. Oh, and there was a Wicked 10-year anniversary performance.
Oh,
unfortunately,
awesome.
not with Idina Menzel. No, it was like the new cast, but yeah, it was still,
Oh, I mean that's cool. I mean, because
Yeah.
everybody knows that Idina Menzel's,
she's moved
yeah,
on.
yeah. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
We need to have a musical day, Eric.
We have to have a musical day.
I need to sing Rent with somebody.
I want to watch Rent with you guys. Just a Disney movie of your guys' choosing. Maybe not Frozen since we've all watched
We've
that
watched
too
that.
many
I am
times.
so frozen out, dude. Ugh.
I want to see Chicago. I've never seen Chicago.
Oh, Chicago's good.
That's what I've heard, but I've never seen it, and I need people to see Chicago with.
Have you ever seen the Shrek musical?
No, I haven't.
It's surprisingly good. It's on
Really?
Netflix.
Oh,
Huh. Okay.
I think I've
we
actually
can watch
seen that.
I would suggest either like Lion King or Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast.
I'd pick between Lion King or Aladdin. I'm okay with either. Aladdin and the King of Thieves. No.
There's not. There's songs, but they're not as memorable. Except for
Yeah.
Welcome for the 40 Thieves. I love that song.
Yeah.
But yeah. Dude, you know what I need to do? I need to bust out all of my old Disney sing-along tapes, and we'll play those, and we'll just watch them. We'll sing. It'll be fucking. Wow, we're.
We'll do a drinking
Okay.
game where if you start singing along, you have to take a shot.
I think it's if you don't know the lyrics.
Oh, that's better.
You take a drink.
That's better.
I would be.
Which means that I would be
drunk.
sober as fuck. So yeah, if Preston were with us, he'd be so fucking drunk.
Yeah, alcohol. A lot of alcohol. in me.
Come sing with us, Preston. Come sing with us.
I haven't drank. I haven't drank in excess in a long time. So
Oh my god, that's all I've been
now.
doing in fucking in Costa Rica. I had like at least 3 drinks a night. It's like
It's kind of expected though.
Yeah, seriously, if you're on
It was
vacation.
fun.
I'm going to Italy in like 3 weeks, and I'll probably be
Awesome,
hammered
man.
most of the time. Yeah.
Dude, wine, man.
Yeah.
Wine's gonna be awesome.
I don't even like wine, but I'm gonna have to drink it because it's Italy.
Wine. I'm starting to learn a little bit more about wine because of my friend Dylan.
The
Like
tannins.
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 Freaking tannins.
You have to let
Does it have legs? You have to ask if it has legs.
give you 30 minutes to breathe. You have to let those tannins settle.
Freaking tannins.
Tannins. I met your mother joke for me.
And me. Preston's just silent.
I got distracted. I'm looking just at like Super Smash Brothers news.
The
But
GameCube controller thing looks cool, so you can play.
Oh yeah, that's
There's a GameCube
gonna be
adapter.
coming up. Hang
Okay,
on,
okay, I'm sorry.
let me
Okay, I'm
bring
sorry.
it back. We got a couple more news.
Okay.
So you know who's not having a good time after the Tonys? Well, prior to
Wait.
the Tonys, this is a terrible. I think it's a little too soon for me to
Tracy
say this.
Morgan?
Yeah, Tracy
Aw.
Morgan.
He's gonna. They're
That's-
saying he might have to get his leg cut off.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard that it was that he was gonna have to have leg surgery, but I didn't hear that.
I think he had surgery on his leg, and now they're saying that he might have to get it amputated.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, that sucks.
Yeah.
Like, man,
that's
that
awful.
okay. So I also heard that the guy who crashed into their limo bus is being charged with vehicular manslaughter
Yep.
of his Jimmy Mack, his
Yep.
friend, his
Yeah,
longtime. People have been saying like, oh, they're like best friends. I'm like, okay, well that makes it even worse.
yeah, that's
Like
that's
fuck.
horrible.
So that sucks, man. And like 7 other cars were involved or something like
Yeah.
that.
Did
And-
you see the picture of the bus?
No.
Yes, it's fucked
I haven't
up,
seen
dude.
Look it
Dude.
up. It's
Yeah.
horrible.
Like I saw that when I was in Costa Rica. I'm like, damn, that's fucking lame, dude. Like I personally don't care for Tracy Morgan that much, but you never want anything like that to happen.
Yeah,
to
ever
somebody.
since we said like, oh, if my son was gay, I'd kill him. Kind of. He had a whole shtick about that.
Okay,
didn't
so
go
I've
over
been
well.
hearing a lot about that, and people are like, "Oh, fine, then let that homophobe die." Is he really a homophobe, or is that just like a thing, like a
No,
character
it was
he
just
played?
it was just a shtick. I mean,
It was a shtick. Yeah, it wasn't.
I still lost respect for him from it. You know, even it's not because it wasn't funny. It was just it wasn't. It was just him gay bashing. But anyway, either way, I'm sorry that this happened to him. That sucks.
There it is. That's the picture right there.
This one.
Yeah, the bus
See
got
how it's all
fucked up.
messed
Dude.
up.
Damn.
Well, from what I heard, it was like a tractor trailer that ran into them, right? They hit
Oh,
their
It
bus
was a
and then
Walmart trailer.
Yeah, it
it
was.
was fuck, and then like it would just cause the pile up. That's like fucking
Yeah.
insane.
Screw you, Walmart.
Fucking Walmart.
Always low prices.
Why don't you just go to
Always.
Target, man? It's like the Trader Joe's of
Target is
of cheap
the
stores.
Target is the middle class. There's Walmart is for the lower class. Target is for the middle, and then what's for the high? It's like
Sprouts?
Nordstrom's. No, not Nordstrom's. No, Sprouts is a store. Sprouts is just a grocery store.
Yeah, you need like it's a combo store.
Yeah.
Gelson's, I don't know.
I feel like Nordstrom
How's it
isn't Nordstrom. Is that clothing?
Nordstrom sells food?
No, Nordstrom's is a clothing store.
I would say like Gelson's or something. I don't know.
I don't have even heard of Gelson's.
It's like a high end like. Oh no, that's more like a Vons.
Huh.
It's like a high end Vons.
Ooh,
That
that
shoots
worked.
pretty far. He's oh my god, slingshot shooting a slingshot.
This is so meta.
Can't handle this. You know what I can't handle? Eric, I know you're
segue.
excited. Yeah, fuck you, man. Is Will Wheaton's supposed new show on Sci-Fi?
Yeah, you know, I was just browsing with my dad. I was up in our cabin. I was just browsing just the channels on Sci-Fi. There's the premiere of the Will Wheaton project happened, where Will Wheaton, the guy from Star Trek, is just having a show.
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton. Why are you saying it like that? What? I'm just saying Will Wheaton. Will Wheaton sounds like a nice guy. Anyway, so yeah, he has a show on Sci-Fi, and it's kind of like The Soup with Joel McHale, where he just stands in front of a green screen. He talks about like news that's happening in sci-fi movies and shows. And the first episode was cool. He had like things about like X-Men and like things with Hugh Jackman singing like
So
X-Men.
everything relevant to us.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. So I mean, have you guys ever watched The Soup with Joel McHale?
I watched a little bit.
Here and there.
Yeah, so it's just like that. Only instead of reality news garbage, it's sci-fi stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and he's actually really funny. He's got a lot of sass behind him, which I think
He's
is good.
he's a very big like board game guy. Like
Interesting, like
my-
D&D
my-
player?
Yeah, D&D, card games, board games. My friend says she's actually a very big board gamer too. He has like a website and like a YouTube channel where he explains. He pretty much opens the public's eye up to like all these really cool, innovative new board games and stuff. And he even makes his own stuff too, so that's really cool.
Nice, huh?
Yeah, that's actually something that I'd like to do a little bit more. Like a lot of their stuff is like games and stuff, but like, you know, I know it's been a while since I played like a good board game or something besides Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah,
Didn't Will Wheaton start National Tabletop Day?
That's yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Huh?
And he was in I think it was last month. He was in the South California area.
SoCal?
So yeah, whatever. Southern California
You are
area.
definitely from Tahoe.
It's this whole city folk thing. It's too much.
Sorry.
It's too much.
Sorry. Look at
Ooh,
boobs.
see-through green.
Look at boobs. There you go.
Whoa.
Boobs. Get some
I
boobs.
feel like we end up looking at like you motherfuckers end up pulling up boobs every single time we're recording this.
I don't
I'm
think-
not complaining.
I
I'm
don't
just saying
think-
that's hilarious.
I don't think we do that much. I know a lot of the times I tell Preston like, oh yeah, this celebrity's been naked, and she's
And
like,
then we look it
"What?"
up. So that's pretty much every podcast.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Whoa.
Check out that side boob. You like that one? Well, you shouldn't, because that's my side boob. All right. Well,
Hey.
you know what? I think we can transition into a bit of game news. So Mario Kart 8 just dropped. I've been hearing good things.
Yeah,
Good
dude.
things. And you know
Oh,
what
yeah.
the best thing coming out of that is?
The death stare.
Yes, the Luigi riding dirty death stare.
Yep.
You should check it out on YouTube, man. They're like, they're riding dirty playing, and then you just see Luigi like looking, like mad dogging the guy.
There's just every single one they put in slow motion, and they
See
just
me
put
rolling.
this. Move,
Faded.
bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way!
bitch! Get out the way!
It's awesome.
Like oh god, he's mad dogging everybody. I love that. And please, Nintendo, don't patch that out because it's the best thing ever.
It's
For
it's
for
fantastic.
clarification, there's this new feature in Mario Kart where the characters interact with each other. When they pass, they look at each other, and there have been some really funny gifs that come out of it. Like
Especially
for
Luigi.
example, there's one I saw where Big Bowser was passing little baby Daisy, and he was giving the creepiest look.
Bowser, baby. I'm like, you guys keep going. I'm gonna look it up.
He's gonna be pulling up all these.
Is it that one?
Yeah, like going as far as mechanics go, I heard the mechanics are really good, as expected of Mario Kart. And it's. Would you guys say from what you've been hearing, is it a must buy for do you think this would help people like get a Wii U? Like, hey, buy a Wii U for
Yes.
this game and for Smash Bros.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that's
Definitely.
great because you can get it in the bundle, right?
You can. I wish I had the money for that.
Yeah, seriously, by itself, it's like
Well, just
It's
wait.
still at
Just
60.
wait, Preston. There will definitely be a Smash Bros. One coming out.
they would. You know, do you think they would do a bundle of Smash Bros with Mario Kart 8 when that comes out? I feel like they would.
I feel
bundle
like
those
they
together.
would maybe do what they were doing now, where you get the game and plus a free game.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be in winter, so Mario Kart will be out for a while, so it'll probably be a free game.
That's how they got me to buy my DS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly why.
I mean, Nintendo knows, okay, they're kind of in the hole on the Wii U, so this is a great way to get people to buy stuff. So I am applauding that, and it makes me happy that I actually have the consoles to get the games. Speaking of that, they have done what everybody has wanted. Instead of having to buy a Pro controller, the Wii U is now getting a GameCube controller adapter.
that's awesome.
Fucking awesome, dude. Like that is so good because there's no other way to play Smash Bros.
You know,
Like I have to play Smash Bros with the GameCube controller.
you know that's funny. I played Brawl with the nunchuck and the Wiimote, and I'm
Really?
the only one who
You're
ever
a
does.
freak.
I'm the only
it's
one.
so weird though. Like, cause for me, I use the Smash Stick all the time. Just Smash Stick. Like that. That's how I play.
And I hate you for that, by the way.
Well, you just spam projectiles.
Yeah, well, yeah, because that's how awesome people play.
No, it's a viable strategy. It's just that's the most annoying strategy against me because I love rushdown characters. So like Little Mac and everybody, like I'm gonna love those guys that you have to rush through the projectiles. So if we play and I play as my Little Mac, like the fact that I can get super armor and pass through projectiles, better watch out, man.
When it comes out, I'm gonna stick to the Pro controller because you guys are gonna have to sit close to the TV with your cords, GameCube cords connected.
Wavebird,
Yeah, Wavebird too. Actually, I was gonna say, will the adapter work with Wavebird?
I'm sure it will.
Because that'd be fucking awesome. Because the Wavebird, honestly, to me, is the best wireless controller that has ever been.
It's
Like, it was
lasted with
great.
me for like what 8 years now.
Yeah. It's a fucking great controller.
Hey, reading Rainbow.
Oh, dude. So
Reading
you know
Rainbow.
how there was that Kickstarter.
Yeah,
To get it
LeVar
Kickstarter.
Burton-
Have you seen LeVar Burton's like response to that?
He passed it. He got like 300%
Yeah,
what he needed.
it's really cool.
Yeah, I
Like,
was glad
man.
to see that back.
Just take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. I can go anywhere. I don't remember the song.
I don't know it at all.
That's really good news, though. I mean, faith in humanity restored, right?
No.
No.
No. Well, did you hear one of the stretch goals for for LeVar Burton was, hey, if we meet this, if you donate this much, you get to go to lunch with me, and I'll wear the Geordie LaForge like Star Trek visor.
Awesome.
That's fucking stupid.
What?
That's badass.
Like that's so dumb. But like it's like yeah, the people would definitely do that.
That's a guy who's really into the cause.
Oh yeah.
I respect him for that.
Oh, actually, since I'm sorry, I'm on Facebook right now, so I'm just seeing like all that up. Did you guys hear about the Calvin and Hobbes creator return?
Yeah, Bill Watterson coming back into the comics.
Yeah, he kind of guest appeared in a comic strip, and he was just like, yeah, it was awesome. He did like 3 strips for another comic make, and it was really funny.
God, you did not have a childhood if you did not read Calvin and Hobbes. Like Calvin and Hobbes is that is my childhood comics.
Yeah,
Like
same.
it's so good.
That and Garfield.
Yeah,
And
Garfield, I did like. I would say
Baby Blues.
Far Side for me. I loved Far Side.
Calvin and Hobbes was just so like existential yet relatable.
Oh yeah. To almost to a bad point because I would do some of the antics that Calvin did and get in trouble. Like this, the consequences are a lot different than the comic books. There were some really touching ones too. Like I don't know if you guys remember, but the one where Calvin and Hobbes find the little hurt raccoon, the baby raccoon.
Oh, I kind of do.
It was the saddest goddamn they find the baby raccoon. They're trying to they take it back to the house. They're trying to nurse it, and then it passes
died.
away. Yeah, and it's so sad. It was like you said, it's very existential, very like meta. Talking about this 6-year-old kid talking about death, and it's like feelings, man. Well, let's take a break and take a word from our sponsors while we cry our eyes
Oh,
out.
I gotta pee.
This podcast is brought to you by Stitcher.com. So, guys, where can I go to find some kind of radio thing that I can listen into my ears?
I don't know. Go to your car.
I
Yeah.
could do that, but I'm lazy and I just want to stay on my computer. What can I do?
I don't know. There's like
Eric?
There's like Last FM,
You know,
Pandora, Spotify.
there's this app. There's
iTunes.
this website. I'm trying to think.
Podomatic.
Like, Podomatic. That's it.
That's it. That's it.
I'm gonna go.
This well, I've been hearing this thing called Stitcher. I don't know if you heard.
What's that, Corey?
Well, Preston, if you don't have time to...
Oh yeah, Stitcher.
Thank you, Eric. Go pee. Well, if you want to listen to some kind of radio show known as a podcast, you can check out Stitcher.com and find all types of things to listen to. Preston, you like listening to things, right?
Golly, Corey, what's a podcast, and why are you flashing that machete in front of me when you ask questions?
Because you need to answer correctly. Now give me an answer that I like.
Yes,
Yes, what?
yes, I do.
You like listening to stuff, do you, boy?
I do.
That's the sound of me brushing my machete against his cheek.
Is that picking up?
Yeah.
Closer. Closer. Oh, I don't trust you at all.
Well, you can listen to me scrape my machete across Preston's cheek when you go to Stitcher.com. They have a multitude of other things that you can listen to, a bunch of NPR radio shows that I know Preston likes listening to, right?
So if you're tired of us, you could always just
Never stop listening to
someone
us. But check out the rest of the stuff at Stitcher.com.
Stitcher.com.
And we're back, guys.
What's a podcast?
I went to the bathroom.
Yes, Eric went to the restroom. But now he's back, so we can get into some Get Hype news.
We got a little doggy here. Hi,
Oh, yeah, my sister's dog is running around.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, and my dog.
Where you go, your buddy? Oh, he left.
His butthole's black.
Yes.
Have you not seen very many dog buttholes?
Have you?
Yes.
Let's get away from this before
Yes.
before we incriminate ourselves. So going off of the GameCube adapter, there's a lot of Smash Bros stuff that we can get hyped about, guys.
Call it an adapter. The GameCube
Did
adapter.
I the adapter?
I'm gonna
for
jab your
Japanese.
GameCube.
Well,
no.
one thing that came up is Ike. Ike is back in Smash Bros, which is surprising.
Nice.
People thought they were gonna replace Ike with like Chrom from the new Fire Emblem game.
Oh, huh.
But I mean, that's not to say that we're not gonna see people from the new Fire Emblem game. But it's cool to see Ike because I loved Ike in Brawl.
Yeah,
Like,
a lot of
he's
people
a
did.
heavy Zweihander wielder. It's awesome, dude.
I hated Ike.
Why?
Because he was tough.
He had the most powerful.
Wait, you hated playing against or playing as?
I guess both. I wasn't very good at him, but he had the second most powerful smash attack
Yes.
versus Lucas, who was number 1 with the up smash.
Yes.
And it was spammed constantly.
Dude, I just love his smashes because they hit in like weird angles that you're not used to.
Yeah.
So that's cool. His armor looks sick, man.
Of,
I,
of the older or the new?
the new one.
Oh, the new.
The
Oh, I've
new one
seen,
looks
I've
sick,
seen a
dude.
picture of the new one.
Here,
Actually.
I'll bring it up for you, but it's really cool. I think they're going. It's his newer armor from the new Fire Emblems.
Oh yeah, didn't they make him buffer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I saw a picture. It was either 9gag or Reddit where it just like 2014 make the characters buffer, and then it was like Ike was buffer, and then
Knuckles.
Knuckles was buffer,
Knuckles is
and then
massive.
fucking Swampert for the Mega Evolution.
Oh yeah, he's getting a Mega
Spoiler
Evolution.
alert. We'll talk about
That's
that
really
later.
a spoiler
Here's
alert.
the new costume for Ike. I think it looks sick, man.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
he
like,
did get big.
yeah, he even lift, bro.
But it makes sense because he's such like a heavy brawler character.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
It's fucking awesome, dude.
I
Little
want
more
chocolate.
stuff.
You gotta go pee again.
Well, I guess I'm doing the podcast by myself. Man, those fucking white guys, I hate them.
Yeah, fucking white people. I hate how they're like all like fucking. They have
Translucent.
yeah, and they have
Money.
jobs.
What white person here has money? Answer me that.
Corey's literally the only one who has a job.
Fucking Asians and their financial stability.
I was just talking about this with a friend, but when you talk about white people, it's either they're well off or they're white trash. There's no in between.
Well, it's like we're not white trash. We're poor as shit, but we're not white trash.
You're still well off though.
Yeah.
But
He
it's-
is,
That's
I-
fucking hilarious.
I live in a shithole closet in Long Beach.
I live with my mommy and my daddy. And my brother.
Yeah.
I live at home.
Well, you know who's really well off? All the Pokemon fans, because it was revealed that, remember that trailer for Greninja and Charizard that came out for Smash Bros?
Huh?
Every Pokemon that was shown in there is going to be in the game.
Nice.
For Smash. So that's going to be really cool. We're going to see a lot of really cool new Pokemon, new powers and stuff.
I can't wait to play as Togepi.
Well, you're not playing it. You're in the Pokeball.
I know, I'm being stupid. But yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah. We talk about Pokemon every single damn podcast.
It'll be a
we
good
gotta
time.
get in there somewhere.
I'm really looking forward to the Brawl, the new Brawl, especially because it wasn't really supposed to come out. Originally, they said that Brawl was going to be the last one, and they're going to shut down, like that.
Well, Sakurai says a lot of
that
things.
IP.
Sakurai says a lot of things, and I think he also just wanted to get away from it and focus on Kirby games and Kid Icarus and stuff like that, which he has, and I think he's like, now I guess it's time for a new Smash Bros, which is awesome. Like I'm happy with that.
Show of hands, are all of you getting the 3DS version?
Well,
Yeah, definitely.
hang on.
Yeah, for
this
Brawl?
is gonna play great
For
for
Super
radio
Smash?
for just showing hands. We're just gonna say it. I think I'm gonna get both. 'cause
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
I
get
have
both.
I'm raising my hand if you can't see. And then are you gonna get the Wii? Oh, the Wii U version is gonna be
we
fucking
just
obvious.
said-
Yeah, we're gonna get both.
Yeah.
Yay.
So you're gonna basically turn your Wii U into a Smash box? Because that's what people were doing for GameCube. Was they bought a GameCube just for Smash?
That's what I did for all of my Nintendo
Oh yeah,
systems.
so there you have Smash boxes then.
yeah.
My
yeah.
my Wii U has Brawl, Melee, and the
You mean your
original.
Wii?
What did I say?
You said Wii U.
I don't have Wii U.
Yeah, not yet
Yeah,
anyways.
I have all three versions. Like I got the Virtual Console original Smash Brothers, and it's such a different experience.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Well, like I said, we talked about I think a while ago how Melee is the most technically advanced Smash Bros, which is why Sakurai thinks to him it's his least favorite, because the reason why he made Smash Bros was because he was like, oh, fighting games are getting too like crazy and technical now. What happened to the old fun brawlers? Which basically translates to he went to the local arcade, got his ass kicked, and went salt and made his own game. I couldn't beat Guile, so I'm gonna go and make my own game.
I think that's a fair response. You know what? I'm pissed. I'm gonna go make millions of dollars.
Well, I think that's the reason why he added tripping and slipping in Brawl. Was because it would be an added mechanic that would allow for more randomness to happen. It wouldn't make it as technical. So, like, what are we gonna see for this one? Are we gonna see like shit on like
Combustion.
implosions? Yeah, spontaneous combustion.
Spontaneous combustion. Ah!
Just
Sorry.
seeing a Pikachu go up in flames.
You know what though? I think they're gonna kind of level off on the whole slipping and flipping thing, only because it looks like they're actually finally embracing the competitive nature. and the competitive culture. They're seeing where the money comes from.
Oh yeah, well I think it's a lot of people. I mean, Sakurai has gone on record to say the Brawl online play was shit.
Oh, it was horrible.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's gone on record saying that. So like, it's cool that they are acknowledging it. Speaking of the competitiveness, at E3 they're gonna have a Smash Bros Invitational. This has been actually going around for at least a couple months now. I think they were like having little advertisements for it, and you could apply. And it looks like it'll be pretty good. It's a great way to market the game at E3, especially.
I am so surprised they did this. Like the PR
Really,
team
you
are
are?
really, really stepping up this time around because they never did anything like this for the last Smash Brothers. They never had like early demos. or
Okay.
anything.
The problem with that is that Smash isn't technically recognized as a fighting game. It's just recently been making some headway in Evo. It hasn't had a main stage at Evo, but it had, I think last year and maybe the year before, they had Melee at Evo, and I think it's coming back again for this year's Evo.
Well, it's also because your streaming is a pretty big part of that culture. And
yeah,
Nintendo's
streaming's
finally lifting their restrictions on streaming.
Oh, good.
Yes.
That's
yeah,
smart of
they're
them.
they're finally, I think the fall of the Wii U really did open their eyes to, all right, well, we've been doing our thing, doing our own thing. Not really working out. We got to kind of embrace what's going on in our culture now.
You mean we actually have to listen to our customers?
Oh, man,
that's lame.
Well, now here's the opposite of that. Here's the rub for that one,
Is it
where you have
Comcast?
like Xbone.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
saying like
that's-
Xbone like backing down with DRM and just being cowed by like the internet masses. Like before, it's like you do your own thing and tough shit, and that's actually kind of respectable.
Yeah.
But this it just seems to me more like now they're just backing down. Like anytime anybody's like posting anything on Reddit, like one thing on Reddit and. Oh no! Pitchforks everywhere. I don't know. I think that's kind of a pussy move. Just like stick with your guns.
Yeah.
Acknowledge like this may not have been the best. Like I'm actually proud that Nintendo is like, yeah, the Wii U was kind of unsuccessful. We're just gonna ride it out though, and then we're just gonna focus on the next thing, instead of like trying to cover their asses for it. And
You think a lot of people are gonna stick with the Wii U's while like Smash Brothers is still popular?
I think Nintendo has a fan base that is very dedicated. They will stick with Nintendo stuff. It's not like don't get me wrong. Xbox and Sony do have dedicated fan bases too.
I would say more so.
No, but I think that they're more fickle than Nintendo fans are. I think Nintendo fans who are Nintendo fans will buy the consoles, and they won't shit on because like people that love the PS4 didn't always necessarily like the PS3, like and then the people who liked Xbox 360 may not like because I like the 360. I was a fan of the 360.
A lot of
Fuck
360
the
fans don't like. Yeah.
dude. Like see
Yeah.
that I feel like Nintendo has always been like it's their dedicated fans are dedicated. They're gonna be salty about shit, but they're gonna stick with it.
My brother's birthday was this past Thursday. And
Oh,
my
happy birthday to him.
Yeah. But he asked my parents like, "Oh, I want an Xbox 360?" I'm like, "You don't want the new Xbox?" Like, no. I want another 360. He's like, "Oh, okay," which
And they're
makes
cheap
a lot of
now.
sense. Yeah, they are. He also wanted a backwards compatible PS3, but we're having a hard time finding a
Oh yeah,
cheap
you
one.
got it. You got the grill.
Yeah.
The giant grill.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are kind of hard to find, especially since they don't run as well.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Well, good luck with that. Hopefully you can get one.
Hopefully.
Okay. More video game news. You're gonna get hyped for this. Kingdom Hearts 2.5
Woo!
finally gets a release date. December 2nd.
I just recently finished 1.5, and it was
Oh,
awesome.
nice.
Oh, with Ileana?
No, she decided she didn't like those kind of games. Like, well, fuck you. I'm gonna play it all. Then. Yeah, I mean, she never played like
Obligatory imaginary girlfriend joke.
she never played like those like role playing game kind of like adventure run around fight. So she was very like it's kind of like a cultural shock playing those games because she's more of a platformer. So she's
Hey,
never,
nothing wrong with that.
nothing
I
wrong
love
with that.
platformers.
But she played like it for like a few hours and like I hate this. Okay.
Is it not fast paced enough for her? Because the platformers are very much throw you into it and you
She
go.
just doesn't know how to do it. Like her the second boss fight in Alice in Wonderland.
Oh,
She didn't know what she was doing, and she was just like, I've done this 5 times. I hate this. I'm like, oh, okay.
Not gonna
She
lie,
just
the
doesn't have a
Alice,
lot of patience, which is odd because platformers require a lot of patience.
Well, she didn't know. I mean, she just didn't know because she's never done it before. So she was like, it was like starting a job where you know nothing about what you're doing. Where like you
Yeah,
have
but
no idea
I
what
mean,
you're just
the point of platforming is the exact same thing that you're talking about. Is you go and it's trial and error. You try things out and you die and then you redo it again.
Platformers are pretty easy to jump on. Like it's pretty easy.
I would disagree.
No, I'm not saying that it's easy. I'm saying that it's easy to, if you've never played a platformer, it's easy to just keep learning and going. It's kind of a basic thing. But with Kingdom Hearts and with other games where like role-playing games where you go and you fight monsters and you build skills and you try to help, like Donald and Goofy, and you help your allies, it's a lot more complicated than a platformer. And I think she couldn't get into it.
I feel like it's the opposite as far as going
What a surprise! Corey thinks the opposite of me.
No, I'm sorry.
That's
Not
never happened.
not the opposite of you. I'm sorry. My thought skipped ahead and my mouth talked quicker than I wanted. I feel it's analogous with the opposites between snowboarding and skiing. Snowboarding is
Now this is where I disagree with you, but continue.
skiing. I've always felt that it is easier to get into, but it's hard to master. Whereas snowboarding is the opposite. It's hard when you first start out, but the second you get it, and it's easier to master. I feel like skiing takes a lot more time to master than snowboarding does. So I feel like it's the same way with platformers. RPGs take a while when you start up, but once you get the formula for it, it's the same formula. Platformers, there is a definite skill that is involved later on down the road. You can pick it up and you can try it, and it's trial and error, but in order to master so that you can go through the games and identify it, it's to me that'd be like the skiing portion.
I can see what you're saying, but the initial toughness of her first.
Oh no, yeah.
game,
So that's I'm agreeing with you like on that. I'm just saying like I feel like that to me is like analogous between skiing and snowboarding.
All right, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
God, now you want me to go skiing again.
I need to go skiing again. We need to have a fucking epic nerd snow trip.
I don't think I've been to the snow since I was like 8.
Oh,
Really?
9. It's been a few.
it's been a while for me too. I think the last time was in high school.
I took my girlfriend to Utah last over the winter, and that was the very first time
Oh,
she
yeah,
ever saw
right.
snow. That was
Right.
a lot of fun. We're gonna try to plan a ski trip every year.
Cool.
That's awesome, dude.
We're going to Colorado this coming winter.
Look at Preston. He loves his girlfriend.
Ew, oh no! Stop it! Take it back.
Ow.
What a fag.
She actually kind of sucks.
Just in general.
No, I'm just kidding. I just say that because I know she's never gonna listen to this.
I
Hooray!
said the same thing. I told her Liana that I talk about you on my podcast, but I know you're never gonna listen. So she's like, oh, damn it, you got me. I'm like, yes.
Oh yeah, she I think she told me that the last time we hung out.
So you admit you talked to her.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like talking to imaginary people. I did that all the time as a kid.
You had a
I don't think that.
strange childhood.
What, you didn't talk to imaginary friends?
My imaginary friend was my toilet. Really, just any toilet, because like we put the fucking toilet paper rolls on the back of it, so it looks like eyes, and then the mouth is the toilet. I'm like, hey toilet, how you doing? It's like, good. I'm ready.
You
for
were a very sad child,
You
weren't
both
you?
were very lonely.
I wasn't lonely. I just like
I was
fucking every
joking.
time
I
I go to
didn't
the
realize-
bathroom, it's just like, hey, take my.
I actually never did have an imaginary
Oh
friend.
well.
You know, I will admit to you, Eric, every time I do drink too much, I do pray to the toilet.
Okay. And it's like, please give me the strength to hold it.
Pray to the porcelain god.
Yep, I've heard that before.
What were we talking about?
I love Japanese food.
I love Japanese food.
All right, let's move on to Behind Kingdom Hearts. We did Mortal Kombat, actually. That was actually going to be Get Hype for this.
Oh.
Why don't we move into movies then? Because there was a shitload of movies. So
gotta see
we
Frozen?
didn't get to talk about... Fuck you. We didn't get to talk about this, but before we left, Eric and I saw 2 movies. We went to go watch Godzilla and X-Men.
Godzilla.
Now, I know that you have a differing opinion on Godzilla than I do. And I could totally see where you're coming from. I personally loved it.
He disagrees with you.
It was exactly what I wanted out of a Godzilla movie, an American-made Godzilla movie, and I think they hit it perfectly.
I think that the promos and the trailers for the PR work for Godzilla was great.
Was amazing.
And it didn't live up to it.
I think it didn't. I'm not sure if it may not have lived up to it for you, but I can agree that it wasn't what the PR was pitching. But I mean that happens all the time.
That's how I feel about Watch Dogs right now.
Okay, let's
That's
take
a whole other
let's
argument.
take a moment for Watch Dogs right now.
Take a
Now,
moment of silence.
Watch Dogs. Don't get me wrong, it's a good game. It's not nowhere close to what was pitched.
No, what was promised at the E3 like 2 years ago?
Here's the thing.
That trailer originally was amazing.
Okay. Again, and the problem with that is it was, from what I remember, it was they just built. They spent all their time working on that one little demo, so that they could polish it up as best they could, and then obviously they couldn't.
It was a serious lack of funding, I hear, too, because they didn't give it the funding that it deserved.
And another thing that I heard was that they were saying that they made too many advancements on the next gen consoles that the current, or like not, well, it's not even like now it's current gen, but like the past gen, like PS3, Xbox 360 ones that were getting put out were just complete shit. So they actually had to dial down the next gen ports in order to boost the at that time current gen.
I wouldn't
so
doubt
that's why
it.
it was delayed.
And the PC version is getting nothing but bugs too.
Yeah.
Like PC version I hear sometimes is almost unplayable and it deletes your saves.
Oh, it's fucking lame.
Yeah.
That's why you play consoles, motherfucker.
I'm so disappointed.
Well, I mean, like, again, I've only seen gameplay because I went to Dylan's house the day that he got it, and it looks cool. The problem is, from what I observed and from what I've been hearing, it is a very Ubisoft game. It is just like Assassin's Creed with a different aesthetic and different story.
Oh, really? That's wow. It's
Just like
kind of a big
stuff.
letdown.
So I don't know. I think if that's what you wanted, that's what you expected. Hey, there you go. You're gonna have fun with it because Dylan loves it. Like, because it's something that it's it's cyberpunk. He loves that stuff. It's exactly what he wanted out of the game. So he's happy. Overall, I think I can objectively say it's a good game, but it wasn't the spectacular game that was promised to us.
Yeah.
But hey, Watch Dogs. All right, back to movie news.
Spoilers?
No. Let's.
It's been out for like a month now.
We'll say spoilers, but let's skirt around it. Like that thing that Godzilla did at that one point. We're like,
Yo, yeah, that was when there was like awesome Godzilla action. It was awesome, but it wasn't until like the last 15, 20 minutes you
this
really
is.
got it. And here's
Okay, go ahead.
Here are the two biggest problems I had with it. One, we didn't care about any of the characters, which for Godzilla
Minus
movie,
Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston, which is my second point that I'll get to. But
He isn't around very long.
Yeah, exactly. So the first problem is the Kick-Ass kid. He's not likable. Like I love him in Kick-Ass, but in this movie, who really cares about him?
I thought he was likable. I think that's just your opinion.
No. I think that's the general opinion where it's not. You just don't like. There's nothing very special about him. He doesn't.
No, you're
not
right.
much
There's not nothing very special, but you can't say that you didn't care about him. Like I cared about him getting back to his family.
Really, I didn't. I didn't feel much for him. I mean, I cared about him as much as I would any other movie character.
Yeah, no,
but
that's
there
what I'm
was
saying.
It was.
I think it's also because it's in the wake of Bryan Cranston.
Yeah,
which is the problem when you have a huge good actor
Which is the second point where the PR work set it up that Bryan Cranston was going to be the main character of this movie. You saw more of Bryan Cranston than you did the main character in the trailers.
Yes, you did. I wanted to see more Ken Watanabe.
Yeah, it was just stares. It was just him going.
You can't really see it on. He has one look the entire film until the end. Then he smiles. Pretty
much.
I'm like, that's funny. However, that being said, I love Ken Watanabe in it. I just wish we saw him more.
Yeah.
Now that being said, as far as you're saying about action, here's what I say to you. You haven't really watched Godzilla movies. You only know of Godzilla because of popular pop culture.
That is true.
So, and that's what a lot of people expect too, is giant monster fights. That's not what the original Godzilla was about. The original Godzilla was amazing in the way that it was like Jaws. For almost half of the movie, you don't see him. And it's this impending just dread of what's coming. And that's what I loved about this, is every time you see Godzilla, it's a little tease. And then at the end, it's this huge explosion of just awesomeness. And I love that. And I thought it took the Jaws formula very well and used it perfectly.
That's no excuse for a story not actually taking place until the
No. There was a story taking place. It was just
the
people
characters
expected
sucked.
to see giant monsters.
Okay, here's my rebuttal to that. Is that with Jaws, with movies like that?
Oh no,
you
actually I agree.
You enjoy
I agree.
the
characters. Made Jaws too because you felt their dread.
Exactly, and you carried, and so it doesn't matter if it was just towards the action wasn't there until the end of Jaws because the characters were able to carry the beginning parts of the movie. In Godzilla, you had the first 20 minutes with Bryan Cranston, which was great. But then you didn't really care about much until the big stuff started happening, until the actual fight happened.
I don't know. I like the scene on the bridge. I thought the scene on the bridge was really good. I thought that was done very well. It captured a really good horror atmosphere. And you may be the only one that didn't like it because I know a lot of people that did like that.
I know
scene,
a lot
and
of people didn't like it. Yeah, a lot of people didn't. A lot of people I've talked to agree with me where it is that they were just bored. They were bored in that hour between Bryan Cranston and the actual fight. That hour was just kind of whatever.
I liked it because you got this. I love the camera work that they did for that bridge scene. I thought that was great. The only thing is at the end of that, I think we talked about this part of the podcast. Jumping off a bridge into water.
That would kill you.
Yeah. I say like for me because I think it's the same way as in people who like Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
Like I am a big Godzilla fan, so I really like that. I thought it's exactly what we needed as far as an American Godzilla that still captured the Japanese Godzilla movie, but give it an American feel to it.
I heard that a lot of Japanese people were like, "What the fuck? Why is Godzilla fat? Fucking American."
See, we talked about this before, and it's because that's more realistic. Like, if you're gonna have a gigantic fucking monster, he's gonna have a lot of heft to him. Like, fuck. You can't have, like, this, like, skinny stick thing. I love Fat Godzilla. I love this design, dude. It was so cool. Like, you're right. I heard that, too. It's like fucking Americans are all obese and shit. I thought it was great. That was, like, the best thing going into it.
So I didn't see the movie, but apparently there's a part where someone skydives down and does a parachute, but it parachutes at the point of, like, his knee, which isn't that high off the ground. He would have died.
Yeah.
Like, just like a lot of small
Off of his
realistic
knee?
things like that.
Well,
No,
okay,
like,
this
about
Godzilla, I believe, is, 500 feet tall?
about the height of his knee.
So I'm guessing that's, like, about...
Say it's like 120, 150 feet in the air. That's not enough altitude to release a parachute and not die.
Hang on. I'm checking base jumping.
I don't know.
Because base jumping, I feel, is, like, they're at about 100 feet or so.
I feel like and who besides the Kick-Ass kid and Bryan Cranston, who wasn't there most of the movie, were there any other characters and Ken Watanabe, which we didn't do?
Yeah, I
anything.
feel like you're right. We could have fleshed out the characters a little bit more, and I really wish we could have seen more Bryan Cranston.
I know. Why?
But
would
I
you
mean,
kill
for the
him?
role that he had was fine.
Yeah.
And I think what it was is you had too big of an actor. I think what they wanted to do was have an actor that would set up the story for you and then hand it off to the main character. But again, I think you're right. The main character wasn't as diverse, and he was in the shadow of Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, I mean, I would argue to take that one step further and say it wasn't to set up the story; it was to get people to the theaters.
I would say that too. Like you attach big names to movies.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Ken Watanabe were big selling points on this. That being said, though, I love the way that they portrayed Godzilla. And
definitely.
That
The
was
way
amazing.
that was awesome. The fight was awesome. The monsters that Godzilla was attacking were awesome. Just there wasn't enough.
It's the characters. I think the characters were the weak point.
Yeah.
That being said, it still was a good movie. Go watch it.
Yeah. No, definitely.
like,
Definitely
it-
watch it while it's still in theaters.
Yeah, and I don't know if you can do it now, but IMAX was amazing.
There's got to be an IMAX still somewhere.
Hopefully, but IMAX was amazing to see. Like, fuck, this just also just the sound is incredible. You know what part I liked? I liked the part where Godzilla goes roar.
Fucking this guy made me sit up front for it. I had seats for us.
Yeah,
in the middle.
Okay,
Corey does that.
I see, like that's the way that I like watching it. I don't like sitting in a theater and thinking I'm in a theater. I like the screen filling my view. So I usually sit at the very bottom of the where the roads start, escalating. I like that because one, I can put my feet up, and two, it's mostly in my vision.
Makes my neck hurt.
That's because you guys are tall. I can just sit back and just watch it.
Well, that's great for you, Corey.
Also, I like how he just said Corey does that at the same time. I say that's a thing.
I really like being immersed in it and not seeing any of the theater. That's the personal preference for me.
I'm not very proud on this, but I are proud of this aspect of myself. But I get kind of like panic attacks, and especially in theaters. I don't know why. Just being immersed in it in a theater, just for some reason I'm on edge, which sometimes is good for.
I mean, you
movie.
said you had that when you had Oculus Rift, right?
Or
was
that
it
I
just
just
the
got
horror?
scared. Yeah, that was just
Okay,
the horror game. But I always just get kind of like I was watching A Million Ways to Die in the West, and then like my whole half the time I was just like, fuck, I'm extremely uncomfortable right now. And so
Really?
it was
it because you're watching Million Ways to Die in the West?
no, it's just being a theater for some reason does something to me. I still love it, but there's just some. So when I'm up close like that, it's like even worse because there's like no,
really?
There's no distancing myself. It's just like,
That's really weird.
Yeah,
Why
I
are you
can't-
in this film industry then?
I don't know.
What'd you think of that movie, by the way?
Million Ways to Die in the West. Funny enough, if you like Seth MacFarlane, not as good as Ted.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
it's like
that was a given from the trailers, but yeah.
if you don't really like Seth MacFarlane humor, like not if you like humor, even if you like humor, you might not like it. You have to like Seth MacFarlane humor to like it.
Yeah, I can see that.
And so I did because I thought it was funny, and Neil Patrick Harris was hilarious.
Yeah. How about the Liam Neeson?
I love the Liam Neesons.
Liam Neeson. Man, I can't wait for Key and Peele to come back. I'm just gonna say that now. Key and Peele. Go watch Key and Peele, guys.
Key and Peele is awesome.
It's black comedy for white people.
yeah, kinda. It's like the
Not
Chappelle
kinda,
Show.
it is.
It's like the Chappelle Show.
Well, Chappelle Show was.
It was for everyone.
Yeah, it's for everyone. This was kind of more for like, oh, I can understand why this is funny now. All right. Let's see, a couple more movies. X-Men.
X-Men was
X-Men
awesome.
was amazing.
X-Men was awesome.
I feel like it's probably one or two as far like as good as like probably. It's a toss-up because X2 was really good.
Me and Ileana just watched X1, X2 right after seeing X-Men to try to. And it's so weird just how much the difference 14 years makes between the first one and this one. It's incredibly different, the style. But I would have to give it to this one, honestly.
Okay, you know what? I would agree with you, or like not. I would accept your answer and not argue because like that's a great answer. I personally don't know if I like.
He doesn't argue with you.
I don't know if X2 is. It's hard for me.
Yeah,
I think. Honestly, this one was really good, and this is a big middle finger to X3. This is because Bryan Singer left at X3 because he was going to make Superman Returns.
Yeah,
he's like, I'm going to make this amazing Superman movie. So this is his apology for X3 having ever happened, and it wipes the slate clean. We're not going to say what happens, but it wipes the slate clean,
and arguably an apology for Superman Returns.
Yes, but man, it was good. I think. Because it's an adaptation of a really good storyline in the comics, where a lot of people were complaining and griping, oh, they're putting Wolverine in because it's gonna be a Wolverine movie. It really wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
He was in there just to facilitate the fact that you need to sell this movie with a big star, so Hugh Jackman, everybody knows Wolverine, and it wasn't all about him. It was more about Xavier than anything.
Yeah, no,
Xavier and Mystique.
Which is something I find really fascinating because they're making Mystique such a big character in these movies, and
Mystique has. Well, I mean, in the comic book movie, she always has been. A very big character.
So the one thing that really stood out to me that kind of bothered me about this movie, and it's not their fault. It's Jennifer Lawrence's fault for having bad skin. Is that instead
I thought you were gonna say for tripping.
In the first three X-Men movies, Mystique,
Rebecca Romijn.
Yeah, Rebecca. Yeah, she did the body paint. They set that she did the skin and set it up. Jennifer Lawrence couldn't do body paint because it gives her skin a bad reaction. Yeah. So she did a bodysuit and it didn't look very good.
You noticed that. I mean, it's just who cares?
I know.
Just looking at her shapely.
It was just this light blue, obviously not obviously spandexy, but yeah. But that's my one gripe. The film itself was fantastic. Like you said.
Yeah, like on the close-ups you can tell. Like if you look at her shoulders and stuff, it's like bodysuit. But whatever.
Like you said, James McAvoy did a great job. So did
Oh my god, it was good. Oh, by the way, best scene in the movie, fucking Quicksilver.
Oh yeah,
that is the best scene in the movie. It's so good.
It really was.
It was hilarious, dude.
He just go around and just touches you.
I like how we get like the little hint, like because one of the things that I went going in was like, wonder if they're gonna mention the fact that Magneto is his dad, and they touched on it.
I didn't know that.
When did they? Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, who are twins.
Yeah.
They were actually the twins at the very end of Captain America.
Huh. Wait,
they're
very end of Captain America.
In the Stinger of Captain America, spoilers by the way, you see the twins, right? If you Captain America 2.
Yeah, wait, I'm trying to remember. Wait, what happened at the end of Captain America 2?
There was another German guy's like, oh, Hydra has failed or something.
Oh, those are Captain. Wait, so one of them was.
Those are both Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch.
Was it the same actor?
No, they're different actors, different universe.
Oh,
but it's Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. They're not because it's a Marvel movie, and because Fox owns the rights to all mutants. Yeah, they're not mutants. They're gifted. They're gifted or they're experiments.
Oh my god!
And they're not gonna say their names Quicksilver or Scarlet Witch. They're gonna say like their real names. They're pretty much not gonna have any connection to Magneto in that universe. But in the Fox one, the one from the X-Men movies, he mentions. Remember, I don't know if you spoilers, but he mentions like, my mom used to know somebody that could control metal. And that is the little aside. That's a little like nod to the fact that he is the son of Magneto.
Interesting.
He and Scarlet Witch are the siblings of the children of Magneto. So I was just like, when that happened, me and my friend were just like, oh shit, that's awesome. Like, because otherwise it would get kind of like, it'd be too much if they had explained the whole backstory of that. But I like how they hinted that.
Yeah.
And you got a glimpse at the Brotherhood coming up. The Brotherhood's gonna be a thing. And Stinger at the end.
So yeah,
I'm not gonna say what it is because still spoilers, but.
Well, it's already been confirmed what the next movie is, right? Like people.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so the Stinger at the end, spoilers, but you get an Apocalypse spoiler.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna preface this: the Apocalypse you see in there is not gonna be the Apocalypse that we get in the movies. It was just a spoiler, or just a little stinger, just to say, hey, we're doing Apocalypse, which is awesome, because I want to see what they're gonna do as far as taking the Horsemen, because the Horsemen, is done is this is Apocalypse shtick for me. This is what I find hilarious. I'm gonna take these 4 mutants and make them my apostles and make them my horsemen. Oh God, I gave them too much power. Now they're fucking me up. So like, I'm interested to see him rebond. Like, what happens in the comic book universe is he rebonds the adamantium to Wolverine's skeleton.
Interesting.
And turns him into War.
Huh.
Then he takes Gambit and turns him into Death or Archangel. Either one. But it's awesome.
Do they turn evil because of that? Interesting.
Yeah. It's really cool.
I was about to ask because. Does Wolverine, because he changed the past, does he still get the adamantium?
That's what people are wondering because, spoilers, but some things still happen.
With Jennifer, with Mystique, and something happens.
Stuff still happens. Like, things have definitely changed, but some courses of events still happen, and it leaves you going, what the fuck? Why is that happening now? But overall, great movie. Go watch that, definitely. No need to watch it in 3D. It's pointless to watch it in 3D.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that now. I watched it in 3D the first time. No, don't. There's no point. God damn, we got a lot of movies coming up. Maleficent. I'm gonna be watching that on Wednesday. I've
heard mixed reviews.
Yeah, I'm honestly just going to see Jennifer Lawrence perform. Jennifer Lawrence. Fuck me. Angelina Jolie perform as Maleficent, and just to see the visuals. Now, I have something that I saw in the news that somebody posted. There is some huge thing about this, and Eric, you've watched this, right?
Yeah, I've seen Maleficent.
There's this huge like stink coming up where they're saying like we need to address the fact that rape is now like culturally acceptable.
Oh God.
And
God.
They reference this by saying, oh, in the new Disney movie Maleficent was raped because she got her wings taken away. And it's just like, is it really that like?
Yeah. No, they're making a big deal.
Yes, that's what I thought it was going to be like.
It was probably one of the most, if not the most emotional scene in the movie, where spoilers, Maleficent wakes up and with her wings cut off by the man that she trusts. By a man she trusts.
Right. I mean, this was said in the trailers that she loses her wings.
Yeah, exactly. It was said. So and it's very sad and it's very tear jerking. But it's not. I mean,
yeah. I mean, you could spin that as that, but it's like you're making a big deal out of it. I'm like, really?
As far as like symbolically and what it means to culture, I could kind of get what people would say because she is drugged. She's drugged and she's made to fall asleep, and she wakes up and she's deformed and she's gotten power taken from her. And I could see the relation. I could see the relation that they're taking from there. But you can't go and say, "Oh, this is bad. They shouldn't make this in a movie."
This is rape.
It's not.
It's projecting it
exactly,
and I don't,
which
like,
is fine.
They're projecting this concept of rape onto it, which I mean, sure, you could take it as that, but. I don't know. People will find any reason to complain.
Yeah, they really will.
I'll be seeing that on Wednesday. Let's see here. Transformers. I just want to see Godzilla fucking Optimus Prime riding Grimlock. That's gonna be so cool. I don't care about the story. I'm just happy that we have Marky Mark there instead of fucking Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaDouche.
Are they playing the same characters?
No, different characters.
Okay, good.
So yeah, they're not in the movie at all. It's I think what it's set up is like years after that whole trilogy happens, and like Marky Mark actually says at one point, he's like, "Hey, I think we just found a fucking Transformer," and they repower Optimus Prime, and it's just because the Transformers have gone into hiding, like humanity's like we don't need them anymore, and they're more of a threat when they're activated than anything. So they're trying to, make sure that they stay deactivated. Which, it's cool. I'm just happy for Dinobots because fucking Dinobots. Grimlock is amazing.
It does look cool as shit. I'm still not going to see it.
I'm going to go watch it in theaters. Just, I love giant robot action. And I love the Transformers franchise, not so much the past movies.
Yeah.
But the franchise itself, I love Transformers Armada. I'm not a G1er, just putting that out there. But yeah, should be good.
Yeah.
Now, however, something that we can both agree on.
Oh.
Actually, maybe all three of us can agree on. 22 Jump Street's coming out on Friday.
I'm so excited.
Oh my
for that.
god.
Preston, have you seen 21 Jump Street?
Never saw it.
You need to.
So good.
Not the biggest Jonah Hill fan.
Really?
No.
He was, you know what? Eric wasn't the biggest Channing Tatum fan.
No.
He watched that,
And now I
fucking
love
loves
him.
him.
Yeah. I didn't watch 21 Jump Street. I just watched it like a month and a half ago for the first time, and it was awesome. I fucking loved it. I didn't think I would, and it blew my mind. It was awesome.
It's so good,
It
right?
was really funny.
So 22 Jump Street, we're going to be all up in that.
Yeah.
Another movie that we're going to be watching.
How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Yeah, I think we're going to try and watch it Friday, right?
Yep. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it.
That'll be cool.
You want to
Yeah,
go?
that one
You
that
want
one
this?
was a surprise DreamWorks hit for me. Like when when they had the trailers, I was like, okay, whatever. But then when I watched the movie, I was like, this is really good.
Yeah.
It is really good. Like, and everybody always says, like Disney's the main big guns
Which
for
they are.
animated, which they are.
Especially now that they
But
have
don't
Pixar.
discount DreamWorks because
No.
like the only problem with DreamWorks is they just kept coming out with Shrek sequels that weren't that great. But they have some really good ones, like like How to Train Your Dragon. It's really good. Man, I'm excited for How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Me too.
That's gonna be a good time. That was the only movie I've ever seen in 3D.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And normally I hate. Well, I guess not the only if I already hate 3D, but I hate 3D. Actually, really enjoyed it in 3D.
Really?
Yeah.
I never got to see it in 3D, so that's really cool.
It was 3D IMAX. So.
The only movie I've ever enjoyed in 3D was Avatar. When
Yeah.
the Avatar second
Yeah.
and the third, I'm gonna go see it in IMAX 3D. I have to. Have to.
What else did I see in IMAX? I saw Pacific Rim.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that was awesome. Yeah. So we're excited for that. And now one movie that I think I'm gonna be seeing on Saturday that I've been hyping up for a while. All You Need Is Kill, aka Edge of Tomorrow, which has been getting really good reviews.
Yeah, it's got
So
like
I am excited for it, dude. I want to see that. I don't think it's in 3D. I think it's in IMAX, but I want to see it in IMAX because fuck, I saw that when I went to go watch Godzilla in IMAX. We saw the trailer and it looks so clean.
Yeah.
So fuck. Saturday night, I think we're gonna go watch that. And my sister dog is barking at the wind again. Yeah.
It's you know what, I really like it because it's a different premise. I mean, it's Groundhog's Day.
Oh,
meets
that's
sci-fi.
my dad saw it and he's like, it's Groundhog's Day meets aliens. I'm like,
Yeah, which
what's
is great.
wrong with that?
That's never been done before, and I can very much appreciate that.
Yeah. And plus, it's based on a Japanese novel.
Oh,
Yay,
all
Japan!
right.
But I like I said, All You Need Is Kill is the Japanese title. That's an awesome name. I
All
really
you need is kill.
I did this joke earlier at work.
Kill is all you need.
All right. Well, that's a lot of movie news. One last bit of news not news. Get hype. I got my Loot Crate in.
Woo!
So what a Loot Crate is, there's a bunch of websites doing this now, but you pay a subscription every month. You actually pay leet dollars. You pay $13.37 a month, which is fucking hilarious. But
Although me and Ileana just got it, and so we got the 6-month trial, which means we're paying $11.67 instead.
Nice.
So
well, you're not you haven't got yours yet. You just
no,
subscribed.
I
right?
just subscribed.
Okay, I
literally, like,
subscribed.
yesterday.
And I got the May. Bless you.
Same type.
I got the May Loot Crate. And
Yeah.
the theme so every month they send you a box of just nerd goodies. So last month was Adventure. That was the theme. So it was Legend of Zelda.
Adventure time.
Yep, Legend of Zelda Adventure Time in Minecraft. So I got a little Minecraft keychain. I got some stickers. Do you know who Jay Witz is?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I'm subscribed to
look
him.
at that. Look
Oh,
at that sticker.
yeah.
It's an awesome Jay Witz sticker
Oh,
of
that's
him
cool.
in Zelda gear using Pokemon as weapons.
No wonder why he does videos for it if they're gonna make him a sticker. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
dude, they do a lot of. They have like a lot of. I got a lot of stickers. I got a nice little pin that says Loot Crate and it has like the Legend of Zelda shield with the Minecraft
That's
and
cool.
Adventure Time sword.
What's the toy? What's the big toy? Oh, that's cool. The
I
keychain.
got a keychain. I also got a I gave this to Dylan because I don't really watch Adventure Time, but I
Oh.
got a little Adventure Time like toy,
Huh.
and then I got this really nice Zelda shirt.
That's awesome.
It's like that typography style, like
Yeah.
Link with like a bunch of words and stuff. It's really cool.
I think I made the right. So me and my girlfriend, we just got a 6-month subscription to Loot Crate because we were like, we don't want to pay full price, but we're like I was talking to her and she's like, wait, you know what Loot Crate is? I'm like, yeah.
You,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
and me, like
Yeah, exactly. So she's just like, I've wanted to get that for so long. Why don't we split a subscription? And then we had this argument about who gets the t-shirts because you have to give them a t-shirt size.
Yeah.
And so now she gets the toys, she gets the big toy and I get the t-shirt. That's what we agreed on.
Well, I mean, like,
Unfortunately.
this is my first time getting it, but there really wasn't any big. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I got one more thing. I got a bottle opener that's Legend of Zelda and it says it's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Oh, that is sweet.
That's
yeah, it's
awesome.
sick, right?
I like that a lot.
So yeah, I'm gonna be using that to open bottles from now on.
What is he holding? He's holding
It's the Loot Crate symbol.
Oh.
So it's awesome. I would suggest anybody go subscribe to it. Maybe we can get them to sponsor us.
So wait, are we sharing games now?
Okay, so this whole time while they've been dorking out about whatever they've been talking about, I've been I don't know if you're aware of this at home, but the Steam family sharing thing is
Oh
open.
yeah, sorry, I forgot to put this on the docket.
Yeah, so you can share games with people in your quote-unquote family. Eric is my brother, so here we go. And I've been trying to fart
Jealous
around
Corey.
trying to make it work.
No, I'm just a crazy uncle.
My computer is bat shit like pants on head retarded broken, so I'm sending it in today. I can't use it, so I've been trying to get it to work. So far I've been able to share Eric's games on my account
But not the other way around.
on his computer, which is utterly pointless. So we need my computer so we can do the reverse.
So if you're not into Steam, this is just like a bunch of babble to y'all.
However, I am going to use this, and I'm going to play Stanley Parable, and I'm going to play Wolf Among Us.
Dude,
Damn
Wolf
it.
Among Us is awesome.
And Dead Island.
I'm glad I could be of assistance to you.
No, dude, look at all this bullshit that I have. I have 130 games. Enjoy those. Oh, that's
Yeah, actually, I
that's
very
only
much
Mac.
will.
I have a lot.
Yeah, and it's just as long as you're both not playing the same game.
Yeah,
That's awesome. All right, well, you know
Way
what?
too
I
many.
think we're going to pull this segment to an end. This will be the end of part 1, guys. Stay tuned for part 2 coming up later in the week, and we'll get into Awa and more bullshit.
Oh, we have to do more of these?
Dari Preston. Dari.
Okay,
Da da
thank
da
you, guys.
da da da.
Japanese food!